What's going on, fellow YouTubers? Chronic 2Gs here. I've been getting some questions about this wireless headset, how to hook it up, how to sync it to the Xbox, how to mute uh, people on Xbox, or how to mute the headset itself, um, and how to actually just how to use it in general. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to do it step by step. I know there's one person on YouTube who was having a problem saying that it was not connecting at all. It was registering as a device, like a controller, instead of just a headset. So yeah, so here we go. So you want to make sure that the Xbox mode, that the green tab is selected. See how it's green there? So that means that it is on Xbox mode. Now what you want to do is to turn it on. You're going to see there's a button right here by where the mic is at. Button. You're going to see it's going to have numbers. Let's say like 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm sorry for the quality. This is on my iPhone. I don't have a camera to record stuff on. So I'm trying my best to do this for you guys. So what you're going to do is you see that button right there. You're going to hold on to it until it turns on. And you'll hear like the Xbox chime going through the earpiece to say that it's on. Now usually mine's already connected to the console, so it's going to light up green. If it's not synced to your console, you're going to see all the buttons flash. So now to sync it to your console, by the earpiece you can see there's a little button up here to sync. So what you're going to do is going to push that button. You're going to hold on to it, and then you see it's ready to sync. That means it's ready to pair up with your Xbox. So you're going to come to your Xbox. If you have the newer models, it's going to be this black button right here. You're going to push that, and then it's going to sync. And then there you go. It is connected. Now, being that my controller is not hooked up to the Xbox, you're going to see that it's going to say player 1 is connected. That means that this is connected to player 1. So if you have a wireless mic, if you have a wireless controller and you are player 1, this is going to be assigned to player 1. If it's assigned to player 2, you're not going to be able to use this mic. In order to change it, you're going to take that button again and you're going to push it one time. There, now it's hooked up to player 2. Okay? So if your controller is player 3, you're going to push it to player 3, and so on and so forth. Player 4, back to player 1. Okay? So whatever your controller that you're using, if it's hooked up, make sure that this is hooked up to that controller. So like I said, if your controller says player 2, then make sure that this corresponds to player 2. Like I said, well, right now it says player 1. So if I'm playing Gears or anything, this is hooked up to the controller that's hooked up to number 1. Okay? Now, there was another question saying that they were not hearing anybody on the mic. They can hear them getting into chats, but they couldn't hear their friends talking, and their friends could not hear them talking. So, I know this is a stupid thing. Always check this first. These buttons on top, if you're having the microphone with the Xbox pointing the correct way, on the top, you're going to have a volume up. It's going to be on the left hand side. Volume down is going to be on the right hand side. So make sure that the volume is set all the way up, and you should hear something on the earpiece itself saying that you're raising the volume. And just keep pushing it until you hear somebody. If you don't hear anybody, make sure that this is paired to the controller that you're using. Like I said, if you're using controller 1 and this is set to controller 2, you're not going to hear anybody at all. I know a lot of people aren't dumb, but sometimes simple things like raising the volume That's all it takes so you can hear people. Now, if people cannot hear you, you might have this mic on mute. In order to mute the mic, you see this right here, right up here? See that little indentation right there? Push it, and you should hear a chime saying that it's going to be on mute. Now, if you're on mute, it'll make like a sound. The tone, the chime should go downward, a lowering chime, and every couple seconds you'll hear like a beep. If you hear a beep, that means your mic is muted. That means no one can hear you. So all you have to do is push this area one more time, and then you'll be unmuted, and somebody should be able to hear you. So that's the only things I can think of right now with this mic. If you're having problems with it, either that, this is set to Bluetooth mode. If it's set to Bluetooth mode, it shouldn't be working with the Xbox at all. And to tell it it's on Bluetooth mode, that button will be green. And if anything, the light will be blue. You know, Bluetooth blue. I know it might sound like I'm talking to a child, but sometimes, you know, it'll help. Blue means Bluetooth, green means Xbox. So I'm not trying to talk to you guys like you're children. People might get, you know, confused on it. It's okay. People make mistakes. What else can I think of? Also, I was reading in the Troubleshoot. If you can't hear anyone and they can't hear you, try going into the options on your Xbox console. So by that, go to, I believe it's settings. Go to preferences. Yes. Oh, sorry. The Xbox was, the Kinect is taking over. You're not even looking at that. So let's try that again. You're going to go to settings. You're going to go to preferences. Go go into voice. And just make sure everything is working. Voice volume is all the way up. Play through headset. And that's it. I don't really know how to mess with anything else on here. Right now my account is on hold because somebody tried hacking into it, so I can't really go on live itself to work through everything else. Let me see if I can do anything else. Audio, nope. Well, basically that's all I can think of right now to set everything up. Yeah, so well, that's basically the troubleshoot guide and the setup guide for you that I can do best to my knowledge. Anything else, try calling up Microsoft, go on their website. Maybe you might have a defective headset. If so, just contact them. They'll be glad to replace it or take it back to wherever you got it and try to exchange it. Keep that receipt. Yeah, any other questions, hit me up. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Other than that, happy gaming, man. Take it easy. Peace.